How to Become Mentally Unbreakable, written and published by Audiobook Empowerment. Introduction. Life doesn't wait. It throws challenges, failures, and setbacks your way, testing your limits every single day. The question is, will you break or will you rise? Being mentally unbreakable isn't about ignoring pain or pretending to be strong. It's about building a mindset so powerful nothing can shake you. If you've ever felt overwhelmed, doubted yourself, or thought about giving up, this is for you. Because today, you're going to discover the secrets to becoming mentally unbreakable, step by step, moment by moment. Ready? Let's begin. Chapter 1. Why mental toughness is your superpower. You've faced challenges, we all have. In those moments when life pushes against you, when everything feels heavy, there's a power within you that can turn the tide. You may not always recognize it, but it's there, waiting to be tapped into. Mental toughness isn't a trait that only a few are born with. It's not something you're either gifted with or left without. It's a muscle, one that grows stronger the more you use it, the more you choose to face life head-on, no matter what it throws your way. This isn't about being invincible or ignoring pain. It's about the strength to keep going when everything inside you says stop. It's about resilience, the ability to bend without breaking, to endure without surrendering. And the best part, this superpower is yours to develop. Imagine for a moment, the world's most successful individuals, the athletes, the entrepreneurs, the leaders. What do they have in common? It's not just talent or circumstance, it's mental toughness, the ability to persist when others would fall, to rise above doubt and fear. They possess a mindset that allows them to weather the storms and emerge stronger with each challenge. And you, too, can cultivate this strength. You don't need to be born with a special gift. All you need is the willingness to face discomfort, to confront your fears, to push through when it seems easier to quit. You have within you the ability to become mentally unbreakable. It's not a question of if you can, but when you will decide to tap into this power. Because with mental toughness, there is no limit to what you can achieve. So as we move forward, know this. The journey to becoming mentally unbreakable begins with the understanding that this power is already yours. And together, we'll unlock it, step by step, chapter by chapter. Next, we'll talk about how to embrace the struggle, because the real test of mental toughness is how you face adversity. Are you ready? Let's begin. Chapter 2. Embrace the struggle. Life has a way of testing us. Challenges are inevitable. Setbacks come when we least expect them. But here's the truth. Struggle is not your enemy. It's the very thing that strengthens you, sharpens you, and prepares you for the life you were meant to live. You've probably heard the phrase, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." It's more than just a saying, it's a law of life. Every challenge you face, every difficulty you encounter, is an opportunity to build resilience. When you embrace the struggle, you unlock a power that lies dormant within you, waiting to be discovered. It's easy to avoid discomfort. We live in a world that values ease, comfort, and convenience. But true growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. It happens when you step into the fire, when you push through the pain and keep moving forward. Think about the most successful people you admire. They didn't get to where they are by avoiding challenges. They faced them head-on. They embraced the discomfort, the fear, the uncertainty. They understood that these moments were not obstacles, but stepping stones on the path to greatness. And you are no different. Every obstacle you face is an invitation to grow stronger, to expand your limits, and to become more of who you are capable of being. When you embrace the struggle, you no longer see setbacks as failures. You see them as lessons, as opportunities to rise higher. So the next time life throws a challenge your way, don't shy away from it. don't retreat into fear. Step forward with courage, knowing that the struggle is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. You are stronger than you think. The struggles you face today are the building blocks of the unbreakable mind you are creating. And with each challenge you conquer, you become more resilient, more unstoppable. Chapter 3. Break free from self-doubt. Self-doubt. That quiet voice that whispers, "You're not enough." It's the voice that tells you you're not worthy of success, that you're destined to fail, that you should just give up. It's a constant companion in the journey of growth, and if you let it, it can hold you back from your true potential. But what if I told you that self-doubt is not the truth? What if I told you it's just a story your mind tells you, a lie you've learned to believe? The truth is, self-doubt doesn't define you. It's simply a challenge you must overcome, a hurdle on your path to becoming mentally unbreakable. The first step to breaking free from self-doubt is recognizing it for what it is, an illusion. It's the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of not measuring up. But these fears are not facts. They are just thoughts. And thoughts, no matter how powerful they may feel, don't control you unless you let them. Think about all the times you've doubted yourself in the past. Did those doubts ever stop you from achieving something you truly wanted? Did they ever keep you from pushing through and getting to the other side? More often than not, you pushed forward despite those doubts and found that they were nothing more than fleeting moments of insecurity. What you need to realize is that self-doubt isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of growth. Every time you doubt yourself, you are being asked to rise to the occasion, to challenge those limiting beliefs and replace them with the truth of your potential. To break free from self-doubt, you must learn to change the narrative in your mind. Start by questioning your doubts. Ask yourself, is this true? Is this thought helping me or holding me back? More often than not, you'll realize that your doubts are simply barriers you've built to protect yourself from discomfort. But here's the key. Growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone. Every time you challenge your doubts and push forward despite them, you grow stronger. The more you break free from self-doubt, the more confident and empowered you become. So, next time that voice of self-doubt creeps in, don't listen. Don't let it control you. Instead, remind yourself of your strengths, of everything you've already accomplished, of the limitless potential that lies within you. You are capable. You are worthy. And with each step forward, you are breaking free from the chains of self-doubt and stepping into the unbreakable version of yourself. Chapter 4. Stay calm in chaos. Chaos. It's a part of life we can't avoid. It comes in different forms: unexpected challenges, overwhelming emotions, external pressure, or moments of uncertainty. At some point, you'll find yourself surrounded by the noise, the stress, and the whirlwind of life. But here's the secret. No matter how chaotic things get, you have the power to remain calm. Remaining calm in the face of chaos isn't about shutting down your emotions or pretending nothing is happening. It's about gaining control over how you respond to what's happening around you. It's about mastering your inner peace, even when the world around you is anything but peaceful. Think about a storm. When the wind is howling, when the rain is pouring, it's easy to get swept away by the force of it all. But in the center of that storm, there's a calm, a space of stillness where nothing can touch you. That calm, it's within you. And just like a storm, life can feel overwhelming at times, but the calmness you cultivate inside is your anchor. The first step in staying calm is understanding that chaos is inevitable. Life isn't going to be smooth all the time. There will be moments where things feel out of control, but the key isn't to avoid the chaos, it's to develop the strength to stay centered within it. One way to stay calm is to breathe. Sounds simple, right? But breath is one of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal. When stress hits, your body goes into fight or flight mode. Your heart races, your thoughts get scattered, and you begin to feel out of control. But by taking slow, deep breaths, you send a signal to your brain that you're okay. You reset your nervous system, bringing your body and mind back into balance. It's not just about managing your breath, though. Staying calm also requires a shift in mindset. Instead of focusing on the chaos around you, shift your focus inward. Ask yourself, what can I control in this moment? In every situation, there's always something you can control. Whether it's your response, your perspective, or your next step, you have the power to choose how you react. When you stay calm in chaos, you gain clarity. Instead of getting swept up in the noise, you can think clearly and make decisions from a place of power. Your mind sharpens, your focus sharpens, and you can move forward with intention rather than being pulled in every direction. There's also immense strength in accepting that chaos will come and go. It's a part of life. You can't stop it, but you can control how you navigate through it. By embracing the understanding that nothing lasts forever, not even chaos, you free yourself from the grip of panic. You no longer feel trapped by it. Think of the most successful people in the world, athletes, entrepreneurs, leaders. In high-pressure situations, they don't lose their cool. They breathe, they focus, they execute. Why? Because they've trained themselves to stay calm under pressure. They've made peace with the fact that chaos will always exist, but that they have the ability to handle it with grace and poise. Now, I want you to take a moment and think about a recent situation where you felt overwhelmed. How did you respond? Did you lose your calm, or did you find your center? Remember, staying calm in chaos isn't about being perfect. It's about practicing over and over until you've trained yourself to stay grounded, no matter the storm. The ability to stay calm is not something you're born with. It's something you cultivate. With each challenge you face, with each moment of chaos you navigate through, you build the mental muscle to handle even the toughest situations with poise and power. So, the next time chaos knocks at your door, remember, you have the power to remain calm, breathe, focus, choose your response. You are unshakable. Chapter 5. Master your inner dialogue. The most powerful conversations you'll ever have won't be with anyone else. They'll be with yourself. Every single day you speak to yourself, whether you realize it or not. You hear the thoughts, the judgments, the whispers of doubt, and the words of encouragement or criticism. This inner dialogue is the foundation of your mental strength. It can either build you up or tear you down. Imagine your thoughts are like the radio station that plays in your mind. The question is, what station are you tuned into? Are you listening to the voices of doubt, fear, and insecurity? Or are you tuned into the frequencies of confidence, self-belief, and possibility? The reality is, you have the power to change the station at any time. The way you speak to yourself determines how you see the world. If your inner dialogue is filled with negative self-talk, it creates a lens through which you view life, one that's clouded by fear, self-doubt, and limitations. But when you learn to shift your internal dialogue to one of encouragement, positivity, and strength, you begin to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. Take a moment to reflect. What kind of things do you tell yourself throughout the day? When you make a mistake, is your first thought, "I'm so stupid," or "I'll never get this right"? When a challenge arises, do you think, "I can't do this," or "This is just another chance to grow"? These internal statements, whether conscious or subconscious, are shaping your reality. If you find that your inner dialogue is filled with negativity or self-doubt, know that you are not stuck with it. You have the power to change the way you talk to yourself. In fact, Changing your inner dialogue is one of the most important steps you can take toward becoming mentally unbreakable. One of the first ways to master your inner dialogue is by becoming aware of it. Start paying attention to the thoughts that run through your mind. Notice when you're being hard on yourself or when you're doubting your abilities. Awareness is the first step to change. Once you're aware of the negative patterns, you can consciously choose to challenge them. For example, when you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," replace it with, "I am capable of growth. I am worthy of success." When you think, "This is too hard," replace it with, "I'm stronger than I realize, and I'll find a way through this." By reframing your thoughts, you rewire your brain to focus on possibility instead of limitation. Another powerful way to master your inner dialogue is by using affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to reinforce the beliefs you want to cultivate. They may sound simple, but don't underestimate their power. When you tell yourself things like, "I am resilient," "I am in control of my mind," or "I am capable of overcoming challenges," you begin to shift your mindset toward one of empowerment. Remember, your mind is like a garden. What you plant in it, whether positive or negative, will grow. If you constantly plant seeds of doubt, fear, and criticism, that's what will flourish. But if you plant seeds of strength, courage, and self-belief, you'll begin to see a garden of confidence and resilience blooming in your life. The key to mastering your inner dialogue is consistency. It's not enough to change your thoughts once and expect results. You need to be vigilant, paying attention to the conversation happening inside your head every single day. With time, patience, and practice, you'll start to notice that your thoughts align more with your goals, your dreams, and your power. One of the most powerful techniques for mastering your inner dialogue is to create a mantra. This is a phrase or set of words that you repeat to yourself whenever you need to shift your mindset. It could be as simple as, "I am strong," or "I control my thoughts." When things get tough, when doubt creeps in, recite your mantra and remind yourself of who you truly are. By mastering your inner dialogue, you take control of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. You stop being a passive observer of your own life and become an active participant in shaping your reality. You learn to trust yourself, to believe in your ability to navigate life's challenges, and to affirm your worth. Your mind is your most powerful asset. The way you speak to yourself has the potential to change everything, from the way you approach challenges to the way you see yourself. By mastering your inner dialogue, you unlock the strength to conquer anything that comes your way. Chapter 6. Build confidence with small wins. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, brick by brick. And the foundation of that confidence lies in the small victories you achieve each day. It's easy to think that confidence comes from huge, life-altering achievements, but the truth is, it's the accumulation of smaller wins that truly fuels your self-belief. Let's break it down. Confidence is simply the belief in your ability to succeed. But how do you build this belief if you don't have a track record of success? The answer is in the little victories. The seemingly insignificant moments when you push through discomfort, when you challenge yourself, and when you succeed, no matter how small it might seem. Think about the first time you ever achieved something you were proud of. Maybe it was a personal goal, a task at work, or a challenge you faced head-on. At that moment, you probably felt a rush of pride. You realized, "I did it." And that feeling, no matter how small the accomplishment, planted a seed of confidence inside you. The key is to recognize that confidence isn't born from the big milestones alone. It's built in the moments when you step up, even when it feels hard. Every time you take action, every time you push through fear or doubt, you're adding another layer to your confidence. Start with small goals. When you wake up each morning, set one small goal for the day. A task that's within your reach but still requires effort. It could be something as simple as completing a project, reaching out to someone for support, or making progress on a personal growth goal. By achieving these small wins, you send a powerful message to your subconscious. I am capable. I can accomplish things. Over time, these small wins begin to add up. You'll start to realize that you've built a pattern of success in your life. Your confidence grows not because of one massive victory, but because of the consistency with which you've taken action, faced challenges, and succeeded, even in small ways. When you acknowledge each small win, you train your mind to focus on what you've done right instead of what went wrong. We often spend so much time focusing on our shortcomings or failures that we forget to celebrate the progress we've made. But every step forward is a win, and those wins deserve to be recognized. For example, if you're working on building a new habit, don't wait until you've perfected it before acknowledging your progress. Each day that you stick with the habit, each time you make progress, is a victory. Celebrate it. This helps reinforce your belief in your ability to make lasting changes. Another way to build confidence through small wins is to push yourself outside your comfort zone. Confidence doesn't come from staying in the safe, predictable space where nothing challenges you. It grows when you stretch yourself. It's about showing up, even when you're scared or uncertain, and achieving something new, even if it's just a small step forward. Take time to reflect on each success, no matter how small. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this? How did I grow? How can I use this success to move forward? This reflection reinforces the idea that you are capable, and each small win becomes a building block for greater things to come. And don't forget to set yourself up for success by celebrating your victories. Whether it's a mental acknowledgement or a physical reward, take a moment to appreciate what you've achieved. This creates a positive feedback loop where success breeds more success and confidence continues to grow. As your confidence builds through these small wins, you'll find that your mindset shifts. You'll begin to trust yourself more, knowing that you are capable of overcoming challenges and achieving your goals. You won't be as afraid to take risks because you'll have the evidence to prove that you can succeed, and with each small win, you'll become more resilient, more unbreakable. The great thing about building confidence through small wins is that anyone can do it. You don't need a massive breakthrough to get started. You just need the willingness to take action, even when it feels uncomfortable. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes, and before you know it, you'll have developed an unwavering belief in your abilities. So start today. Choose one small win to focus on, something you can achieve today, something that challenges you just enough to push you outside your comfort zone. Celebrate it when you accomplish it, and let that success fuel your confidence, because with every small victory, you are becoming stronger, more capable, and more confident in your ability to achieve anything you set your mind to. Chapter 7. Turn failure into fuel. Failure. It's a word we often shy away from, a word that carries a heavy weight, a fear, an emotional barrier. But here's the truth. Failure is not the end of the road. It's not a reflection of your worth, nor is it something to be feared. Failure is an essential part of growth, and if you can shift your perspective, it can become the very fuel that propels you towards success. First, let's reframe the idea of failure. Society often teaches us to view failure as something negative, something to avoid at all costs. But what if we looked at failure differently? What if, instead of seeing it as a setback, we saw it as a lesson? What if we viewed failure as a stepping stone, a necessary part of the journey to success? When you experience failure, it's easy to feel defeated. That internal voice might whisper, "You're not good enough," "You're not capable," or "This isn't for you." But those are the lies failure tells you, lies that you can choose to ignore. In reality, failure is a powerful teacher. It reveals areas of improvement, highlights where you can grow, and shows you what doesn't work so that you can find what does. The key to turning failure into fuel is learning from it. Instead of seeing failure as a reason to quit, see it as an opportunity to adjust, adapt, and rise stronger. When you fail, ask yourself, what went wrong? What can I learn from this experience? What can I do differently next time? Every successful person has faced failure. Think of any great entrepreneur, athlete, or leader. They didn't get to where they are because they never failed. They got there because they didn't let failure stop them. They used their failures to learn, to improve, and to grow. Consider Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before successfully inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he didn't see them as defeats. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison didn't give up after each failure. He used each one as valuable information that brought him closer to his goal. Failure, when viewed this way, becomes a resource, an invaluable guide on your journey to success. It's a source of energy that propels you forward if you let it. It strengthens your resilience, sharpens your focus, and deepens your determination to succeed. Another way to turn failure into fuel is by embracing a growth mindset. This mindset recognizes that intelligence, skills, and abilities are not fixed. They can be developed over time. When you adopt this mindset, failure becomes part of the process. It's not something to avoid, but something to embrace. Every mistake, every misstep, is an opportunity to learn and become better. But here's the secret. Growth doesn't come from simply experiencing failure. It comes from how you respond to it. If you let failure paralyze you, if you wallow in self-pity or self-doubt, you'll miss the lesson it's offering. But if you embrace it, reflect on it, and make adjustments, failure becomes a powerful driving force. A great way to turn failure into fuel is to set small, achievable goals that challenge you. These goals don't need to be monumental, but they should stretch you just enough to grow. And when you encounter failure along the way, don't retreat. Analyze what went wrong and make a new plan. Each time you fail and get back up, you build resilience. Each time you use failure as a learning experience, you strengthen your capacity for success. But here's something important to remember. Failure isn't a reflection of who you are. It's not about your worth or value as a person. Failure is simply a part of the journey. It's a necessary part of the process that everyone must go through to reach their potential. So don't let the fear of failure stop you from taking action. If anything, let it be the motivator that drives you forward. The more you fail and bounce back, the more you realize that failure doesn't define you. It refines you. It shapes you into a person who is stronger, wiser, and more capable of handling whatever comes your way. Over time, you'll develop a deep trust in yourself, knowing that no matter how many times you fail, you will always find a way to rise again. So, the next time you face failure, don't run from it, don't hide from it, embrace it. See it for what it truly is, a stepping stone toward your greatness. Learn from it, adjust your approach. Use it to fuel your next step forward. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a vital part of it. Chapter 8. Develop unshakable focus. Focus is one of the most powerful tools in your mental arsenal. It has the ability to propel you toward your goals with laser-like precision. But in today's fast-paced world, where distractions are constant and the pull of immediate gratification is strong, maintaining focus has become more challenging than ever. If you want to become mentally unbreakable, You must master the art of unshakable focus. Focus is the ability to direct your mental energy on a single task or goal, blocking out everything else that doesn't serve your purpose. It's about being fully present in the moment, engaging deeply with what you're doing, and keeping your attention undivided. Imagine a laser beam. It's concentrated, powerful, and unstoppable. That's the kind of focus you need to develop to achieve greatness. But here's the catch. Focus isn't something you can just turn on like a switch. It's a skill that requires consistent practice and discipline. The good news is, anyone can train themselves to be more focused, and the more you practice, the stronger your ability to concentrate will become. Start by understanding what distracts you. Distractions come in many forms: external, like noise or interruptions, and internal, like wandering thoughts, doubts, or worries. When you're trying to focus, these distractions can pull you away from your task and undermine your progress. The first step in developing unshakable focus is becoming aware of what distracts you. By identifying these distractions, you can begin to eliminate or minimize them. One of the most common distractions is the digital world. Social media, emails, and notifications constantly compete for your attention. In fact, studies have shown that it takes an average of 23 minutes to refocus after being interrupted by a notification. Imagine how much mental energy is being drained from your focus every time your phone pings. If you want to strengthen your focus, consider setting boundaries with technology. Turn off notifications, put your phone on silent, or set designated times for checking emails and social media. The less you let these distractions pull your attention, the easier it will be to concentrate. Another crucial step in developing focus is setting clear, specific goals. Without clear goals, your focus will scatter in different directions, unable to stay fixed on any one thing for long. By defining exactly what you want to achieve, you give your mind a target to lock onto. Whether it's a long-term vision or a short-term task, clarity helps you direct your focus with purpose. Now, let's talk about something that may seem counterintuitive: the importance of breaks. It's easy to think that focus means working without stopping, but that's not true. Research has shown that working in long, uninterrupted stretches can lead to burnout and mental fatigue. Instead, practice the technique of focused work followed by short breaks. This is often referred to as the Pomodoro technique. By working in short bursts, typically 25-30 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break, you allow your mind to recharge and reset, preventing mental exhaustion and maintaining high levels of focus throughout the day. While it's important to structure your environment to limit distractions, it's equally important to manage your mental state. If your mind is overwhelmed with stress, anxiety, or negative thoughts, it will be difficult to focus. One way to combat this is through mindfulness practices. Mindfulness helps you clear your mind of clutter and bring your full attention to the present moment. Whether it's through meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply pausing for a few moments to ground yourself, mindfulness allows you to quiet the noise and sharpen your focus. Another tool to help strengthen your focus is the concept of single tasking. Multitasking might seem like a way to get more done, but research has shown that multitasking actually reduces the quality of your work and makes it harder to maintain focus. Instead of dividing your attention between several tasks, commit to single tasking. Focus on one task at a time, giving it your full attention. This will not only improve your focus, but also increase the quality of your work and your overall productivity. One of the most powerful ways to develop unshakable focus is to practice the art of discipline. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's about committing to your goals and staying focused on them, no matter how tempting distractions may be. Building discipline is like strengthening a muscle. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. Start by setting small, achievable tasks for yourself and work on them with full concentration. Gradually, your focus will strengthen and you'll find it easier to stay disciplined in the face of distractions. Visualization is another technique that can enhance your focus. Visualizing yourself completing a task successfully and feeling the satisfaction of achieving your goal helps align your mind and body with the task at hand. It strengthens your mental resolve and primes your mind to stay focused and determined. When you visualize success, you condition your brain to believe that success is possible, which in turn helps you stay focused on the necessary steps to get there. Lastly, don't forget the power of rest and recovery. Your brain, like any other muscle, needs time to recharge. When you neglect rest, you run the risk of mental fatigue, which weakens your focus. Make sure to get enough sleep, take regular breaks throughout the day, and make time for relaxation. A well-rested mind is a focused mind, and it's easier to maintain unshakable focus when you're operating from a place of mental clarity and energy. In summary, developing unshakable focus requires practice, discipline, and self-awareness. It's about eliminating distractions, setting clear goals, practicing mindfulness, and managing your mental state. It's also about embracing single tasking, taking regular breaks, and visualizing success. With each step you take to strengthen your focus, you'll find yourself becoming more aligned with your goals and more determined to achieve them. The more you practice, the easier it will become to keep your attention sharp and unwavering, no matter the distractions that surround you. As you develop unshakable focus, you'll not only find yourself achieving more, but you'll also discover that you have the power to direct your energy with laser precision, unlocking the strength within you to overcome any challenge that comes your way. Chapter 9. Control what you can. Life has a way of throwing curveballs. Sometimes things unfold in ways we never expect, and other times we face challenges that seem insurmountable. In these moments, it's easy to feel powerless, overwhelmed by forces that seem beyond our control. But here's the truth. You can't control everything. The weather, the actions of others, the unpredictable twists of life, they're all outside of your grasp. What you can control, however, is how you respond. The ability to focus on what you can control is not just a matter of personal growth. It's a practice that transforms your entire experience of life. One of the most powerful shifts you can make is to stop trying to control the uncontrollable. It's natural to want to hold on to every detail, to steer every outcome in the direction you desire. But the truth is, when you focus on things outside your control, you lose energy and peace of mind. The secret to becoming mentally unbreakable is knowing that you don't need to control every aspect of life to maintain your strength. Instead, your power lies in your ability to control how you respond to the situations that arise. At the core of this shift is the understanding that you have complete authority over your mind. Your thoughts are yours to shape. In any given moment, you have the power to choose how you think. You can decide to dwell on negativity, worry about what's out of your hands, or fear the worst. Or you can choose to think empowering thoughts that move you towards solutions, possibilities, and growth. When you take charge of your thoughts, you reclaim control over your emotional landscape. This is the foundation of mental toughness, your ability to navigate life's ups and downs with a clear, focused mind. Your actions are another domain entirely within your power. You can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond to it. You can choose to act in alignment with your values, to make decisions that serve your long-term well-being, and to take steps forward, no matter how small they may seem. This control doesn't mean waiting for the perfect conditions to take action. Often, it means moving forward even when uncertainty looms. Each step, no matter how uncertain, reinforces your belief in your own power. It builds momentum, and momentum is the key to resilience. Your reactions to situations, how you respond when things don't go as planned, are entirely up to you. Life will inevitably bring moments of stress, conflict, and hardship. How you respond in those moments will determine your mental strength. It's not about suppressing your emotions or pretending that things don't affect you. It's about choosing how you respond in a way that supports your growth. Instead of reacting out of anger, frustration, or fear, you can choose patience, understanding, or calm resolve. This is a conscious choice you make every time a challenge arises, and with practice, your reactions become a natural extension of your mental toughness. Your attitude, too, is something that lies within your control. In fact, your attitude shapes the way you experience the world. The same situation can be viewed through different lenses. One lens focuses on the obstacles, the other on the opportunities. When you choose to approach life with a positive, resilient attitude, you start to see every challenge as an opportunity to grow and evolve. A positive attitude doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending that things are always easy. It means recognizing that every situation, no matter how difficult, holds the potential for personal growth. When you choose to face the world with optimism and determination, you unlock the power to remain focused on your goals, no matter what comes your way. Another critical aspect of controlling what you can is setting boundaries. Life can become overwhelming when you try to be everything to everyone, when you allow other people's demands and expectations to dictate your energy and time. By setting boundaries, you take control of your life. You decide what is worth your time and energy, and what isn't. Setting boundaries means learning to say no to things, people, and situations that drain you or don't align with your values. It's an empowering practice that keeps you focused on your goals and well-being. It allows you to invest your energy in the things that truly matter, rather than spreading yourself too thin. While you may not be able to control everything that happens to you, you can control the environment you create for yourself. Your environment shapes your thoughts, your mood, and your energy. By curating a space that supports your growth, you enhance your ability to focus, stay positive, and maintain your mental strength. Whether it's the people you surround yourself with, the physical space you live in, or the routines you establish, your environment has a profound impact on your mindset. By intentionally choosing your surroundings and daily habits, you increase your chances of success and resilience. Ultimately, controlling what you can is about focusing your energy and attention on the things that matter most. It's about taking ownership of your thoughts, your actions, your reactions, and your attitude. The more you practice this, the more you'll realize how much power you truly have. When you stop trying to control things that are out of your hands, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and frustration. You redirect that energy into the areas that will propel you forward, your mindset, your actions, and your personal growth. The journey of becoming mentally unbreakable is about recognizing the areas where you can make an impact and taking ownership of them. It's about letting go of what you cannot change and channeling all your efforts into the things you can control. When you learn to live with this mindset, you'll find that you can weather any storm, overcome any obstacle, and continue moving forward with unshakable strength. Chapter 10. Adopt a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that you can develop your abilities, intelligence, and resilience through dedication, hard work, and learning. It's a mindset that sees challenges as opportunities to grow rather than threats to your self-worth. When you adopt a growth mindset, you tap into the limitless potential within you, allowing you to transform your life from one of limitation into one of possibility. So often people limit themselves by believing that their intelligence or abilities are fixed, that who they are today is who they will always be. This fixed mindset can lead to complacency, fear of failure, and an unwillingness to take risks. It can trap you in a cycle where you avoid challenges and avoid stepping outside your comfort zone for fear that you might not be good enough or capable enough to succeed. But this mindset can be changed. By adopting a growth mindset, you change the very way you see the world, yourself, and your capacity for growth. At the core of a growth mindset is the belief that your abilities are not set in stone. This belief frees you from the need to prove yourself to others and instead encourages you to focus on improving yourself. When you embrace the idea that you can grow and evolve, failure becomes less of a defeat and more of a learning experience. Every setback, every mistake, and every challenge presents you with valuable lessons that help you improve, adapt, and eventually succeed. One of the key aspects of a growth mindset is the understanding that effort leads to mastery. It's not about being born with talent or intelligence. It's about the willingness to put in the work, to embrace the process of learning, and to persevere through difficulties. When you have a growth mindset, you understand that success is not a destination, but a journey, and the more effort you invest, the closer you get to realizing your full potential. This mindset doesn't just apply to your intellectual or professional life. It can transform your approach to personal development as well. When you face difficult situations or obstacles, a growth mindset empowers you to see them not as insurmountable barriers, but as challenges that help you grow stronger. Instead of seeing failure as a reason to give up, you start to view it as a stepping stone on the path to success. A growth mindset also involves developing resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. People with a growth mindset don't see failure as a reflection of their abilities. They see it as part of the process. Resilience is built through experience, and with each setback, your mental toughness grows stronger. This is crucial in developing unbreakable mental strength, because resilience allows you to keep going when things get tough and to learn from your mistakes rather than being defeated by them. As you work on cultivating a growth mindset, it's important to embrace challenges and not shy away from them. In fact, the more challenges you take on, the more opportunities you have to stretch yourself and expand your limits. Challenges help you develop problem-solving skills, increase your capacity for critical thinking, and boost your ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Rather than fearing difficult situations, you begin to approach them with excitement, knowing that each one is an opportunity to grow and improve. Adopting a growth mindset also involves becoming comfortable with discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. It happens when you push yourself beyond what feels easy and familiar. Each time you step outside your comfort zone, you expand your capacity for growth. This can be intimidating at first, but over time, as you push through your fears and doubts, you start to realize that discomfort is not a sign of failure. It's a sign that you are evolving, becoming more capable, and building your mental resilience. Feedback is another important aspect of a growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset often shy away from feedback, seeing it as a judgment on their abilities. But those with a growth mindset welcome feedback as a tool for improvement. Constructive criticism is seen not as an attack on their abilities, but as an opportunity to learn and adjust. When you adopt this mindset, you become open to growth and self-improvement, constantly seeking ways to refine your skills and enhance your performance. A growth mindset also means being persistent. When things don't go as planned, those with a growth mindset don't quit. They adjust their approach and try again. Persistence is the driving force behind success. It's the ability to continue forward even when the path is tough, even when others doubt you, and even when it seems like success is nowhere on the horizon. The more persistent you are, the closer you get to mastering any skill or overcoming any obstacle. Another powerful aspect of a growth mindset is the way it influences your self-talk. People with a growth mindset are more likely to encourage themselves with phrases like, "I can improve with effort," or "This challenge is an opportunity to learn." This positive self-talk reinforces their belief in their ability to grow and adapt. On the other hand, those with a fixed mindset may say things like, "I can't do this," or "I'll never get any better." This kind of thinking limits your potential and keeps you stuck. To adopt a growth mindset, you need to shift your perspective on failure. Instead of seeing it as something to avoid at all costs, see it as an essential part of the learning process. Failure is not a reflection of your worth or your abilities. It's simply a step in the journey toward mastery. Every mistake you make is a lesson, and every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. The key is to not let failure stop you, but to let it fuel your determination to improve. Finally, adopting a growth mindset means believing in your own potential. No matter where you are now, no matter what you've experienced, you are capable of more. Your abilities are not fixed, and with effort, dedication, and resilience, you can achieve anything. A growth mindset frees you from the limitations of your past and opens the door to infinite possibilities. It is the key to unlocking your true potential and becoming the person you were always meant to be. Chapter 11. Endure discomfort, gain strength. Discomfort is an inevitable part of life, but rather than seeing it as something to avoid, you can learn to see it as an essential ingredient in building mental toughness. When you push beyond what feels comfortable, you tap into a well of strength you might not even know you had. The truth is, mental toughness is forged in moments of discomfort. It's through facing challenges, enduring hardships, and persevering through adversity that you grow stronger, more resilient, and more capable. The human mind is wired to seek comfort. This is a natural survival instinct that has kept us safe throughout history. But in the modern world, the pursuit of comfort can sometimes hold us back from reaching our true potential. The most successful, mentally tough individuals are those who have learned to step outside of their comfort zones and embrace discomfort. They understand that true growth happens when you push beyond the boundaries of ease, when you stretch yourself past the limits you once thought were insurmountable. When you endure discomfort, you build resilience. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back after a setback. It's about developing the ability to keep going, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. Each time you face discomfort and choose to endure it, you develop a deeper level of resilience that carries you through future challenges. The more you experience discomfort and learn to work through it, the more resilient you become. It's through the tough times that you build a foundation of strength, one that allows you to face whatever life throws your way with unshakable confidence. Physical discomfort is a perfect example of how this principle works. When you push your body through a tough workout, your muscles endure pain, fatigue, and strain. In that moment, it feels as though your body is being tested to its limits. But it's this very discomfort that makes your muscles grow stronger. As you push through the discomfort and continue to challenge your body, you increase its strength and endurance. In the same way, enduring mental discomfort strengthens your mind. The more you confront challenges, the more you expand your capacity to handle difficult situations with composure and confidence. Learning to embrace discomfort is also about changing your relationship with fear. Fear often shows up when we're about to step into the unknown, when we're faced with something that pushes us outside our comfort zone. Fear is a natural response, but it doesn't have to control you. When you learn to embrace discomfort, you learn to embrace fear as well. Instead of letting fear stop you, you choose to move through it. You acknowledge that fear is a signal of growth, not a roadblock. Every time you face your fears head-on, you train your mind to become stronger, more focused, and more willing to take risks. Another important aspect of enduring discomfort is understanding the power of delayed gratification. In a world of instant access and immediate rewards, we are often conditioned to seek pleasure and comfort in the short term. However, mental toughness is built through the willingness to endure temporary discomfort for long-term gain. It's about being willing to sacrifice short-term pleasure in pursuit of long-term success and fulfillment. This might mean putting in long hours of hard work, sacrificing leisure time, or pushing yourself through difficult challenges. But when you choose to endure discomfort in the present, you're setting yourself up for future growth and achievement. Enduring discomfort also teaches you the value of patience. Many people expect instant results, but true growth takes time. Whether it's developing a new skill, overcoming a personal obstacle, or building mental resilience, it requires consistent effort over time. When you're able to endure discomfort, you become more patient with the process. You understand that success doesn't happen overnight, and you're willing to put in the work no matter how long it takes. This patience allows you to maintain focus and drive, even when things feel difficult or slow. As you continue to endure discomfort, you also begin to develop a deeper sense of self-discipline. The ability to stick with something, even when it's hard, is a key factor in mental toughness. Self-discipline allows you to stay committed to your goals, even when distractions arise or when you're tempted to take the easier path. It's the internal drive that keeps you moving forward, even when your body and mind are telling you to stop. Every time you choose discomfort over ease, you strengthen your self-discipline, building the mental fortitude needed to achieve your most ambitious goals. Discomfort also provides you with valuable feedback. When you're facing a difficult situation, it's often your discomfort that points you toward areas in your life that need attention or improvement. If you're struggling with a task, a project, or a relationship, the discomfort you feel may be highlighting areas where you need to grow, adapt, or shift your approach. Instead of avoiding the discomfort, lean into it. Ask yourself, what is this discomfort teaching me? What can I learn from this experience? By reflecting on your discomfort, you gain valuable insights that help you improve and move forward stronger than before. One of the most profound benefits of enduring discomfort is the sense of accomplishment and empowerment it brings. There's a unique sense of pride that comes with knowing that you've pushed yourself beyond your limits and succeeded. When you endure discomfort, you prove to yourself that you are capable of handling more than you thought possible. You build confidence in your ability to face challenges, knowing that no matter how difficult things get, you have the strength and resilience to overcome them. This feeling of empowerment fuels your desire to take on even bigger challenges, knowing that you have the mental toughness to see them through. Finally, enduring discomfort helps you build a mindset that is focused on long-term growth rather than short-term ease. It's about recognizing that the most fulfilling achievements in life often come from the hardest struggles. When you endure discomfort, you build a foundation of strength, resilience, and self-discipline that carries you through every challenge. You train your mind to stay focused, positive, and determined, no matter what obstacles arise. And in doing so, you develop the mental toughness needed to become unbreakable. Chapter 12. Create a routine for toughness. Building mental toughness doesn't happen by accident. It's a process that requires intentional effort, daily commitment, and consistency. One of the most powerful tools you can use to strengthen your mind is a well-designed routine. By creating a routine specifically tailored to enhance your mental toughness, you set yourself up for daily victories that compound over time. Routines provide structure, discipline, and focus, key ingredients for becoming unbreakable. A routine serves as the foundation upon which you build resilience. When life feels chaotic or overwhelming, having a set routine gives you a sense of control and stability. Knowing that there are certain actions you take every day can help you navigate through uncertainty with a clear sense of purpose. It removes the need to constantly make decisions about what to do next, allowing you to conserve mental energy for the things that truly matter. In times of stress, your routine becomes your anchor, grounding you in consistency and discipline. The first step in creating a routine for toughness is identifying the key habits and practices that contribute to mental resilience. Start with physical exercise, an essential component of building mental strength. Regular physical activity has been shown to improve mood, reduce stress, and enhance cognitive function. Whether it's running, weightlifting, yoga, or another form of exercise, incorporating movement into your daily routine not only strengthens your body, but also reinforces the mental discipline needed to push through discomfort. Mental exercises are equally important. Your mind, just like your body, needs training to become tougher. Engage in activities that challenge your mind and push you beyond your usual limits. This could include reading, solving puzzles, journaling, practicing mindfulness, or setting aside time for deep work on difficult projects. The key is to incorporate activities that encourage focus, problem-solving, and mental agility, all of which build resilience. Next, prioritize self-care. Taking care of your body and mind is an essential part of any routine designed to foster mental toughness. Ensure you are getting enough sleep, eating nutritious foods, and staying hydrated. These foundational habits may seem simple, but they are often neglected. Without proper self-care, your ability to face challenges diminishes. A well-rested, nourished body and mind are better equipped to handle the stresses of daily life and emerge stronger from adversity. Another key component of your routine should be the cultivation of a growth mindset. As part of your daily routine, consciously work on shifting your thinking towards a mindset that embraces growth, learning, and improvement. Begin by replacing negative self-talk with affirmations that reinforce your belief in your ability to grow and adapt. Remind yourself that challenges are opportunities to learn and failures are stepping stones to success. By making this shift a daily practice, you'll begin to rewire your brain to see setbacks not as signs of inadequacy, but as valuable lessons on the road to growth. One of the most important parts of a routine for toughness is practicing discomfort regularly. In order to build mental toughness, you need to step outside of your comfort zone consistently. This could be as simple as waking up early, choosing to tackle a challenging task you've been avoiding, or facing fears head-on. Each time you intentionally put yourself in a situation that feels uncomfortable, you strengthen your ability to persevere through difficulties. Over time, these discomforts become less intimidating, and your confidence and mental resilience grow. Setting small, achievable goals each day is another powerful way to build toughness through routine. These goals act as milestones that guide you and give you a sense of accomplishment. As you check off each goal, you reinforce the idea that progress is made through consistent effort. These small wins accumulate, and as you start achieving them, you build the confidence to take on bigger challenges. Remember, mental toughness isn't about doing one big thing. It's about cultivating habits of persistence and discipline every day. Another important practice to integrate into your routine is reflection. Taking time to reflect on your day your challenges, and your progress is crucial for mental growth. Reflection allows you to identify areas where you excelled and areas where you need improvement. It provides clarity and insight into your personal journey, helping you track your growth and make adjustments as needed. Journaling or meditating on your day can help you build self-awareness, which is essential for strengthening mental toughness. It also allows you to process emotions, release stress, and gain perspective on your experiences. Your routine should also include a balance of work and rest. While pushing through discomfort is necessary to build toughness, rest is equally important in the recovery process. Mental toughness doesn't mean burning yourself out by constantly grinding. It's about knowing when to push and when to rest. Build breaks into your routine to recharge, ensuring you have the energy and clarity to continue your efforts. It's essential to recognize that recovery is a critical part of the process of building resilience. Without adequate rest, your ability to handle stress and challenges will diminish over time. When you have a well-structured routine, your sense of discipline improves. Discipline is the ability to stick to your plan and remain consistent, even when motivation wanes. It's what allows you to keep moving forward, even when you don't feel like it. Building discipline is like strengthening a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. With a routine in place, you create an environment where discipline thrives. By consistently following through on your daily practices, you reinforce your mental toughness and prove to yourself that you can push through anything. Accountability is another critical factor in maintaining a routine for toughness. Whether it's through a mentor, a friend, or a support group, having someone to check in with can help you stay on track. Accountability provides a sense of responsibility and encouragement, helping you stay committed to your goals even when challenges arise. Knowing that someone is there to support you and hold you accountable adds an extra layer of motivation to continue building your resilience. As you work to develop your routine, keep in mind that flexibility is important. Life is unpredictable, and there will be times when your routine gets disrupted. Rather than feeling defeated when things don't go as planned, use these moments as an opportunity to adapt and grow. Flexibility allows you to adjust when necessary without losing sight of your overall goal. It's about maintaining a consistent commitment to growth, even when life throws curveballs. Ultimately, creating a routine for toughness is about building consistency and discipline into every area of your life. It's about cultivating daily habits that support your mental and physical growth. Over time, these small, intentional practices will compound, leading to significant gains in your mental resilience and overall strength. With a well-crafted routine, you'll be equipped to handle whatever challenges come your way, knowing that you've built the mental toughness necessary to overcome them. Chapter 13. Visualize your success. The mind is an incredibly powerful tool, and one of the most transformative ways to harness its potential is through visualization. Visualization is the practice of creating vivid mental images of your success, imagining every step of the journey and picturing the moment when you achieve your goals. This technique doesn't just make your dreams feel more attainable, it activates the neural pathways in your brain that are responsible for taking action, which makes the possibility of success feel more real and tangible. When you visualize, you are training your mind to believe that success is possible and to become more familiar with the process of achieving your goals. Just as athletes visualize their performance before a big game, you too can tap into the power of mental imagery to enhance your performance, overcome obstacles, and build the mental toughness needed to succeed. The brain doesn't distinguish between an experience that is real and one that is vividly imagined. When you visualize, you're essentially rehearsing success in your mind, which can boost confidence and readiness. One of the most impactful benefits of visualization is its ability to improve focus. When you clearly picture your goals, you create a mental blueprint of what success looks like. This mental image helps you stay aligned with your objectives and directs your focus to what matters most. With your vision in mind, you become more disciplined and intentional in your actions. Instead of getting distracted by obstacles or setbacks, you remain fixated on the end result, which strengthens your resolve to push forward. The process of visualization also reinforces the concept of self-belief. When you visualize your success, you are essentially telling your mind that you are capable of achieving what you set out to do. Your self-confidence grows as you repeatedly witness yourself succeeding in your mind's eye. This belief in your ability to succeed is a crucial component of mental toughness. The more you believe in your potential, the more willing you become to take risks, face challenges, and persist in the face of adversity. Visualization can also serve as a tool for overcoming fear. Fear is often rooted in uncertainty, and when faced with challenges, it can prevent you from taking action. But by visualizing yourself succeeding, whether it's acing a presentation, overcoming a personal setback, or achieving a long-term goal, you begin to create a sense of familiarity with success. As a result, the fear of the unknown diminishes because your mind has already seen you triumph. Visualization helps you replace fear with confidence, allowing you to take bold steps toward your goals. In addition to building confidence, visualization can help you navigate obstacles and setbacks. When you vividly imagine the process of achieving your goals, you are more likely to encounter the difficulties and challenges that might arise along the way. The beauty of visualization is that it allows you to anticipate these challenges before they happen. By mentally rehearsing how you will handle obstacles, whether it's dealing with failure, managing distractions, or staying focused during tough times, you prepare yourself to face them head-on. This foresight enables you to act with clarity and determination when challenges arise, rather than getting caught off guard or overwhelmed. Incorporating visualization into your daily routine can become a powerful habit that consistently fuels your motivation and drive. Set aside time each day to engage in deep visualization, ideally during a quiet moment when your mind is calm and focused. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and imagine yourself achieving your most important goals. Picture every detail, what you'll see, hear, and feel when you succeed. Visualize the emotions that will accompany your victory, whether it's pride, joy, or relief. The more you immerse yourself in this experience, the more connected you become to the success you're working toward. The key to effective visualization is to be as specific as possible. Vague images of success are less impactful than clear, detailed ones. Instead of just imagining success in broad terms, focus on the specifics. How will you feel as you reach your goal? What obstacles might you face, and how will you navigate them? What will your life look like when you've succeeded? The more sensory detail you add to your visualizations, the more powerful they become. It's this clarity that primes your mind to recognize the steps needed to make your success a reality. Visualizing your success also allows you to build resilience. When you experience mental setbacks, like a negative thought or self-doubt, return to your visualizations. Picture yourself overcoming those challenges and continuing on your path to success. This helps break the cycle of negative thinking by reinforcing the belief that you can move past obstacles and keep pushing forward. Every time you visualize yourself overcoming a challenge, you reinforce your inner strength and adaptability. You prove to your mind that failure is not the end, but a part of the process that leads to greater success. Moreover, visualization helps to instill a sense of purpose. When you visualize your success, you are reminded of why you are pursuing your goals in the first place. This sense of purpose drives you to stay motivated even when the road gets tough. It strengthens your mental resilience by reminding you of the bigger picture, the life you want to create, the person you want to become, and the impact you want to make. As you continue to visualize your success, your purpose becomes a powerful source of motivation that propels you forward, even on days when you feel low or discouraged. Another critical aspect of visualization is that it taps into the power of positive emotions. Success is not just about achieving a goal. It's about the emotions and fulfillment that come with that achievement. When you visualize, you not only see the success itself, but also feel the emotions associated with it. These positive emotions are a natural motivator that strengthens your determination. By repeatedly feeling the joy, pride, and fulfillment of your success, you create a sense of emotional momentum that encourages you to keep striving for your goals. These emotions help reinforce the idea that your success is within reach, pushing you to continue working toward it, even when the path is difficult. Visualization is also a form of self-empowerment. It gives you control over your own narrative, allowing you to mentally design your future before it unfolds. Instead of feeling like success is something that happens to you by chance, visualization puts you in the driver's seat. It allows you to take charge of your mental state and align your actions with the success you've already envisioned. When you believe in the reality of your success before it happens, you approach each day with greater confidence, commitment, and determination. Ultimately, visualization serves as a bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It activates your mind's potential, strengthens your belief in yourself, and prepares you to take the actions necessary to reach your goals. By practicing visualization regularly, you equip yourself with the mental tools needed to overcome challenges, stay focused, and persist through adversity. It's a practice that reinforces the very essence of mental toughness, staying committed to your vision even when faced with difficulties, and moving closer to your goals with each passing day. Chapter 14. Build a shield against negativity. In the journey to becoming mentally unbreakable, one of the most important steps is learning how to protect yourself from negativity. Negative thoughts, emotions, and external influences can quickly wear down your mental strength, undermine your confidence, and distract you from your goals. The world is full of negativity, whether it comes from within, through self-doubt, fear, or negative self-talk, or from outside, through the criticism of others, societal pressures, or difficult circumstances. To maintain mental toughness, you must build a shield that allows you to protect your mind, deflect harmful influences, and stay focused on what truly matters. Negativity often takes root in your mind through repetitive, unchallenged thoughts. Over time, these thoughts become beliefs that shape your perceptions and behaviors. If you're not careful, negativity can become a self-fulfilling prophecy where you expect failure and struggle, and as a result, your actions align with those expectations. That's why it's essential to create an inner shield that prevents negative thoughts from gaining ground and overpowering your positive mindset. This shield doesn't eliminate negativity entirely. It simply gives you the strength and awareness to recognize it and choose to protect your mental state. The first step in building your shield against negativity is cultivating awareness. Pay attention to the thoughts that cross your mind throughout the day. Notice when negative or limiting thoughts begin to emerge. These may show up as self-doubt, fear, or judgment. The moment you become aware of these thoughts, you can take conscious action to challenge them. This awareness allows you to shift your focus away from negativity and refocus on thoughts that empower and encourage you. This is the beginning of mental toughness. Recognizing negativity for what it is and consciously choosing not to engage with it. Once you become aware of negativity, the next step is to replace it with more constructive, empowering thoughts. This doesn't mean ignoring real challenges or pretending everything is perfect, but it means choosing to view situations through a lens of growth and possibility. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," replace it with, "I am capable of figuring this out." Instead of, "I'm not good enough," try thinking, "I am always improving, and every challenge is an opportunity to grow." The more you consciously practice shifting your mindset in this way, the more automatic it will become. Over time, you'll find that your ability to deflect negativity strengthens, and your mental resilience grows. Building a shield against negativity also requires developing a sense of inner confidence. When you believe in yourself and your abilities, external negativity loses its power over you. Confidence is not about arrogance, it's about having a deep, unshakable belief that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Confidence allows you to view criticism and negative feedback as opportunities for growth, not personal attacks. When you're confident, negativity from others bounces off you, and you don't let it take root in your mind. Another powerful tool in your shield-building arsenal is setting clear boundaries. You don't have to absorb the negativity of others, and you don't need to subject yourself to toxic environments that drain your energy and damage your mental state. Set boundaries with people who are constantly negative, critical, or discouraging. This may mean distancing yourself from certain individuals, limiting your exposure to negative media, or learning to say no when necessary. By protecting your energy and creating space for positive influences, you reinforce your mental shield and prevent negativity from seeping in. Equally important is protecting your mind from external sources of negativity, like the news, social media, or toxic environments. In today's world, it's easy to become overwhelmed by constant streams of negative information. Social media, for example, often showcases curated versions of reality that can trigger feelings of inadequacy or jealousy. The news can be filled with fear-inducing stories that leave you anxious and drained. To build a shield against this, it's essential to control your exposure. Limit your time on social media and be selective about the news you consume. Curate your environment so that it's filled with uplifting, empowering content that inspires and motivates you rather than bringing you down. One effective strategy for countering negativity is to immerse yourself in positive affirmations. These are statements that affirm your strength, resilience, and worthiness. When you feel negativity creeping in, repeat affirmations that reinforce your mental toughness. For example, "I am strong, capable, and resilient," or "I face challenges with courage and determination." The more you practice affirming your power, the more these statements become ingrained in your subconscious, replacing negative beliefs with positive ones. Affirmations create a mental environment where negativity is unwelcome and positivity has room to thrive. Another way to protect your mind from negativity is through gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. It reminds you of all the things you have to be thankful for, even when life feels challenging. By cultivating a daily gratitude practice, you actively train your mind to recognize abundance and positivity, making it harder for negativity to take hold. Each time you give thanks for something, whether it's your health, your relationships, your opportunities, or your personal growth, you reinforce a mindset that supports resilience and mental toughness. Resilience in the face of negativity also requires mental flexibility. Life is full of ups and downs, and challenges are inevitable. Instead of viewing negative experiences as personal failures, try to see them as temporary setbacks, moments that you can learn from and grow through. Developing this mindset of flexibility allows you to bounce back from negativity faster and more effectively. rather than letting negativity paralyze you, you'll be able to shift your focus to solutions, growth, and improvement. As you build your shield against negativity, it's important to remember that this is an ongoing process. There will be times when negativity slips through the cracks, and that's okay. What matters is how quickly you can recognize it and take action to protect your mental state. Strengthening your shield is like building muscle. It requires consistent practice and vigilance. Each time you choose to confront negativity with positivity, resilience, and confidence, you reinforce your mental toughness and make it harder for negativity to penetrate your shield. Ultimately, building a shield against negativity is about taking control of your mental environment. It's about developing the tools and strategies that allow you to protect your mind from the forces that can undermine your strength and progress. When you shield yourself from negativity, you empower yourself to stay focused, stay positive, and remain unshaken in the face of adversity. The more you practice this, the more mentally unbreakable you become. Chapter 15. Stay grounded with gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces that can keep you grounded when life throws challenges your way. In the pursuit of mental toughness, it's easy to get caught up in the grind, focused solely on achieving goals, overcoming obstacles, and pushing yourself forward. But amidst all the effort and determination, it's crucial to pause, reflect, and express gratitude for the journey itself. Gratitude not only helps you maintain perspective, but also strengthens your resilience, keeps you emotionally balanced, and fortifies your inner resolve. When you choose to cultivate gratitude, you align your mind with abundance and positivity. Instead of fixating on what you lack or the difficulties you face, gratitude shifts your focus to the things that are already good in your life, big or small. Whether it's appreciating your health, the support of loved ones, or simply the fact that you woke up today with another opportunity to grow, gratitude helps you acknowledge the wealth of blessings that are often overlooked in the rush of daily life. This simple shift in mindset can have a profound effect on your overall well-being, making you feel more content, peaceful, and focused on the present moment. Gratitude doesn't just make you feel good, it actually changes the way your brain functions. Neuroscience has shown that practicing gratitude activates the brain's reward system, releasing feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals not only improve your mood, but also strengthen your mental resilience. The more you consciously choose to be grateful, the more these positive neurochemicals become ingrained in your brain, making it easier to stay positive and focused during tough times. Gratitude becomes a tool that helps you stay mentally strong, no matter what challenges arise. One of the greatest benefits of gratitude is that it acts as an anchor in moments of uncertainty. Life can feel overwhelming, and when everything seems chaotic, it's easy to lose sight of what really matters. However, by practicing gratitude, you create a point of stability in the midst of turmoil. When you take time each day to express thanks, you reinforce a sense of balance in your life. Gratitude provides perspective, reminding you that despite difficulties, there is always something to appreciate. This helps you stay grounded and centered, even when external circumstances are unpredictable. Gratitude also builds mental resilience by fostering a positive outlook on challenges. Rather than viewing setbacks as failures, gratitude encourages you to find the lesson in each experience. When faced with a setback, you can ask yourself, "What am I learning from this?" Or, "What is this situation teaching me that will help me grow stronger?" This reframing of obstacles as opportunities helps you develop a more resilient mindset. You begin to see difficulties as part of your growth process, something that, when faced with a grateful heart, contributes to your overall strength and mental fortitude. Staying grounded with gratitude is particularly important when you encounter failure or experience setbacks in your journey toward your goals. Mental toughness is not about avoiding failure, it's about how you respond to it. By practicing gratitude, you avoid falling into a negative spiral of frustration and disappointment. Instead of getting caught up in feelings of defeat, gratitude helps you reframe the situation and find meaning in it. You may not have reached your goal, but you can still appreciate the lessons, the growth, and the resilience you've built along the way. Gratitude helps you stay focused on the bigger picture, reminding you that success is not just about the destination, but about the person you become in the process. Another essential aspect of gratitude is its power to improve relationships and support systems. When you express gratitude toward others, whether through a simple thank you or acts of kindness, you strengthen the connections that help you navigate life's challenges. Gratitude fosters an environment of mutual respect and appreciation, which in turn creates stronger, more supportive relationships. The more you focus on the good qualities in others, whether it's their kindness, generosity, or strength, the more you surround yourself with positive, uplifting energy. These supportive relationships become an essential part of your mental toughness, providing you with the emotional resources to face challenges head-on. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine also helps to shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. The world can sometimes make you feel like there's never enough time, enough resources, enough success. This feeling of scarcity can sap your energy and lead to burnout, but gratitude flips this mindset, reminding you that you already have what you need to succeed. You have your talents, your resources, your opportunities, and the support of those around you. When you embrace abundance through gratitude, you free yourself from the pressure of constantly striving for more, and instead, you learn to appreciate the present moment and all that it holds. A powerful way to cultivate gratitude is through a regular practice of journaling. Each day, take a few moments to reflect on the things you're grateful for. Write down at least 3 things you're thankful for, no matter how small they may seem. This daily habit trains your brain to focus on the positives in your life, gradually shifting your focus away from negativity. The more you write, the more you realize just how much you have to be grateful for, and over time, this practice becomes a cornerstone of your mental resilience. Visualization and gratitude can also work together to create a powerful mental foundation for success. As you visualize your goals, take a moment to feel gratitude for the progress you've already made. Whether it's the skills you've developed, the lessons you've learned, or the personal growth you've experienced, expressing gratitude for what you've already accomplished strengthens your belief in your ability to continue forward. Gratitude doesn't just focus on the things you have now, but also on the future that's unfolding as a result of your hard work and perseverance. Gratitude also encourages a mindset of contentment and peace. In a society that often glorifies busyness, achievement, and constant striving, it's easy to get caught in the trap of thinking you always need to do more to feel fulfilled. But gratitude teaches you to pause and appreciate what you have in this moment. You don't need to be constantly striving for something else in order to feel successful. When you practice gratitude, you give yourself permission to rest, to enjoy the process, and to be at peace with where you are. This sense of contentment allows you to move forward with a clear, focused mind, free from the pressure of perfectionism or comparison. Ultimately, staying grounded with gratitude is about maintaining a sense of balance, appreciation, and emotional strength. It helps you stay connected to your values, your purpose, and your growth, even when challenges arise. Gratitude reminds you that no matter how difficult things may get, you always have the ability to find something to be thankful for. By cultivating a mindset of gratitude, you reinforce your mental toughness and make it easier to bounce back from adversity. Remain focused on your goals and embrace life with a positive, resilient attitude. Chapter 16. Your tribe shapes you. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mental toughness and personal growth. As you work toward becoming mentally unbreakable, it's essential to recognize that your tribe, your inner circle, your community, the people you choose to spend your time with, plays a pivotal role in shaping who you are and who you become. Your tribe influences your mindset, your energy, your beliefs, and even your actions. The right people can inspire you to push through challenges, elevate your confidence, and help you stay on course, while the wrong influences can drain your energy, erode your resilience, and keep you stuck in negative patterns. Human beings are social creatures, and we are naturally influenced by the energy and attitudes of those around us. The people you interact with regularly have the power to either uplift you or bring you down. If you surround yourself with individuals who are positive, motivated, and supportive, you're more likely to adopt these same qualities and behaviors. On the other hand, if your tribe consists of people who are negative, complacent, or critical, their attitudes will seep into your mindset and prevent you from reaching your true potential. This is why it's so important to be intentional about the tribe you cultivate in your life. One of the key factors in building a mentally unbreakable mindset is creating a circle of influence that supports your growth, encourages your dreams, and challenges you to become the best version of yourself. The right tribe doesn't just agree with everything you do or tell you what you want to hear. They challenge you, hold you accountable, and push you out of your comfort zone. They see your potential and believe in your ability to overcome obstacles. They offer constructive feedback, provide support during tough times, and celebrate your victories alongside you. They're not afraid to tell you the hard truths because they know it's in your best interest and they want to see you succeed. The relationships you cultivate within your tribe can significantly impact your mental toughness. A supportive network offers encouragement when you're feeling low and reminds you of your strength and resilience. When you experience setbacks or failures, your tribe is there to help you bounce back, offering a different perspective and helping you reframe the situation. Their belief in you can become a powerful source of motivation, helping you see beyond temporary obstacles and stay focused on your long-term goals. On the flip side, negative or toxic relationships can act as barriers to your growth. If you're constantly surrounded by individuals who are cynical, judgmental, or defeatist, it becomes much harder to maintain a positive mindset and stay mentally tough. These types of relationships drain your emotional energy and create self-doubt, undermining your ability to push through challenges. It's important to recognize the difference between relationships that are supportive and those that are hindering your progress. While it's not always easy to distance yourself from toxic individuals, doing so is crucial for maintaining your mental strength. Your tribe can also help you maintain accountability. When you have people in your life who hold you accountable for your actions and commitments, you're more likely to stay focused and driven toward your goals. Accountability partners can help you track your progress, encourage you when you feel like giving up, and remind you of your potential when you start to doubt yourself. They keep you grounded in your purpose and help you stay on course when distractions or setbacks arise. Accountability is one of the cornerstones of mental toughness. It keeps you disciplined, consistent, and committed to your personal growth. It's also important to recognize that your tribe doesn't have to be large to be impactful. A small, tight-knit group of supportive individuals can have a far greater influence on your mental resilience than a large group of superficial connections. Quality matters more than quantity. Surrounding yourself with people who share your values, vision, and commitment to growth can create a powerful support system. These are the individuals who will inspire you to become mentally unbreakable, who will encourage you to take risks, and who will help you see challenges as opportunities rather than roadblocks. In addition to being surrounded by the right people, you can also cultivate the mental strength to contribute positively to your tribe. By offering support, encouragement, and inspiration to others, you reinforce your own mental resilience. The act of lifting others up, whether through acts of kindness, sharing wisdom, or offering a listening ear, creates a reciprocal cycle of positivity and growth. When you contribute to the well-being of those around you, you strengthen your own sense of purpose and inner strength. Your tribe becomes not only a source of support, but also a platform for mutual growth and empowerment. Another way your tribe shapes your mental toughness is by encouraging healthy competition. Being around people who are striving for excellence and pushing their own limits can inspire you to do the same. Healthy competition within your tribe, where each individual is motivated to bring out the best in themselves and others, creates an environment of continuous improvement. It's not about comparing yourself to others, but about being inspired by their progress and using it as fuel to improve your own journey. When you're surrounded by people who are committed to personal growth and success, it raises your own standards and pushes you to reach new heights. Your tribe also influences your mindset in subtle but powerful ways. For instance, when you're part of a group that emphasizes growth and resilience, you naturally begin to adopt the same attitudes. The conversations you have, the energy you share, and the values you uphold within your tribe shape your own beliefs about what's possible. If your tribe believes in overcoming adversity and achieving greatness, you're more likely to internalize those beliefs and carry them with you in every area of your life. The collective mindset of your tribe can become a mirror for your own beliefs and actions. Additionally, your tribe serves as a source of emotional support when you face adversity. Life will inevitably present difficult moments, times of loss, heartbreak, failure, or disappointment. During these times, your tribe becomes your emotional anchor. They provide comfort, understanding, and perspective, helping you navigate through your emotions and find strength in the process. Knowing that you have a support system in place gives you the confidence to face challenges head-on, knowing that you're not alone. Lastly, the power of your tribe lies in the energy they bring into your life. Energy is contagious. When you're around people who radiate positivity, motivation, and enthusiasm, you absorb that energy and reflect it in your own mindset and actions. The energy of your tribe can help you stay optimistic, even in the face of adversity. Their enthusiasm can ignite a spark in you, inspiring you to take action and stay committed to your goals. A tribe filled with high-energy, mentally tough individuals encourages you to raise your standards, remain focused, and keep going even when things get tough. Your tribe shapes your mental toughness by providing you with the support, accountability, inspiration, and energy you need to stay strong in the face of challenges. The people you choose to surround yourself with have the power to either elevate your mindset or hinder your progress. As you work toward becoming mentally unbreakable, it's essential to cultivate a tribe that pushes you toward growth, holds you accountable, and reinforces your belief in yourself. A powerful, supportive tribe can be the difference between success and failure, between giving up and pushing through. Surround yourself with people who empower you, challenge you, and believe in your potential. Your tribe is one of the greatest assets in your journey to mental toughness. Chapter 17. Bounce back with emotional agility. Emotional agility is one of the most underrated but vital qualities that contributes to mental toughness. It's the ability to recognize, understand, and navigate through your emotions with clarity and purpose, especially in the face of challenges or adversity. Life will always throw emotional curveballs at you: stress, frustration, disappointment, anger, sadness. These emotions are inevitable, but your ability to bounce back from them, learn from them, and move forward with resilience is what will set you apart as mentally unbreakable. Mental toughness is not about suppressing or ignoring your emotions. Rather, it's about mastering how you respond to them. Emotional agility is the key to doing this. It involves a balanced approach to your emotions, acknowledging them without being overwhelmed by them, and maintaining the mental clarity needed to make decisions and take action. When you practice emotional agility, you cultivate the ability to stay centered, focused, and driven, no matter what emotions arise. This ability to process and adapt to emotions in real time empowers you to stay calm under pressure and maintain mental resilience during difficult moments. At its core, emotional agility means that you don't let your emotions dictate your actions or derail your goals. Instead of allowing a moment of anger, sadness, or frustration to take over your entire mindset, you learn to notice and accept your feelings without letting them define you. You acknowledge that emotions are a part of being human, but you don't let them control your decisions. This allows you to make thoughtful, rational choices even when your emotions are running high, giving you the ability to bounce back quickly and stay on course. One of the most important aspects of emotional agility is the ability to observe your emotions without judgment. We often view emotions as good or bad, right or wrong, but emotional agility teaches us to simply experience them as they are. When you're feeling angry, sad, or anxious, instead of condemning yourself for these emotions, you learn to sit with them and explore their underlying causes. This doesn't mean wallowing in negativity, but rather being curious and compassionate toward yourself. Why are you feeling this way? What triggered this emotional response? What can you learn from it? By viewing emotions as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles, you can start to embrace them as a normal part of life and move through them with ease. Another crucial aspect of emotional agility is recognizing when your emotions are trying to tell you something important. Emotions are not random or meaningless. They are powerful messengers that provide insight into your needs, values, and goals. For example, if you're feeling frustrated or angry, it might indicate that something in your life isn't aligned with your values, or that you're feeling powerless in a situation. If you're feeling fear, it might be a signal that you're stepping out of your comfort zone and pursuing something that's meaningful but challenging. By listening to your emotions and learning from them, you gain valuable information that helps you grow stronger and more self-aware. One of the most effective ways to develop emotional agility is through mindfulness. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and breathing exercises, help you stay present in the moment and develop a deeper awareness of your emotional states. When you become mindful of your emotions, you begin to recognize when they arise, what triggers them, and how they influence your thoughts and behavior. This awareness allows you to pause before reacting impulsively and instead choose a response that aligns with your long-term goals. Mindfulness helps you separate yourself from your emotions, seeing them as temporary states rather than permanent aspects of your identity. This creates the space you need to respond thoughtfully rather than react mindlessly, and ultimately strengthens your emotional agility. Emotional agility is also about flexibility, being able to adapt your emotional responses depending on the situation at hand. Life is unpredictable, and the ability to be emotionally flexible allows you to navigate through the ups and downs with grace and resilience. For example, in a challenging work situation, you might feel frustration or pressure building up. Rather than reacting with an outburst or shutting down emotionally, emotional agility allows you to adapt by pausing, taking a deep breath, and considering a more constructive way to express your emotions. It might mean asking for support, reframing the situation, or simply taking a moment to collect your thoughts before responding. This flexibility in how you deal with your emotions helps you stay calm and focused, even when things don't go as planned. Emotional agility also plays a key role in overcoming setbacks and failures. One of the biggest barriers to resilience is the tendency to get stuck in negative emotional loops after a failure. You might experience disappointment, self-doubt, or shame, and these emotions can cause you to hesitate or lose confidence. Emotional agility helps you move through these emotions quickly, allowing you to see failure as a natural part of the growth process rather than as a reason to quit. When you can bounce back from setbacks with emotional agility, you don't waste time dwelling on your mistakes. Instead, you analyze what happened, learn from it, and quickly shift your focus back to the next step in your journey. It's also important to remember that emotional agility doesn't mean you have to feel positive all the time. In fact, part of emotional agility is embracing the full spectrum of emotions, both positive and negative, and accepting them as part of the human experience. It's not about being happy all the time, but about being able to navigate through all emotions without getting stuck in any one of them. You don't have to deny or repress your anger, sadness, or frustration. You simply learn how to let those emotions move through you without allowing them to overwhelm or define you. Building emotional agility also involves developing a growth mindset, the understanding that emotions are not fixed or permanent. Just as you can grow in other areas of life, you can also grow in how you manage your emotions. Emotional agility allows you to evolve in your emotional responses, learning new ways to handle stress, disappointment, and uncertainty. By continuously improving your emotional flexibility, you create a solid foundation of emotional strength that supports your mental toughness. A key part of emotional agility is also knowing when to seek support from others. While emotional agility encourages self-reliance and self-awareness, it's important to recognize that you don't have to navigate difficult emotions alone. Leaning on a trusted friend, mentor, or therapist when you need guidance or support is a sign of emotional strength, not weakness. Emotional agility means being able to ask for help when necessary, knowing that doing so is part of maintaining your mental health and resilience. As you work toward becoming mentally unbreakable, emotional agility will be one of your greatest tools for growth and resilience. It enables you to stay emotionally balanced in the face of life's challenges, bounce back from failures with confidence, and continue moving forward even when emotions are high. By cultivating emotional agility, you develop the strength to navigate life's inevitable emotional ups and downs with grace, keeping your focus on your long-term goals and maintaining your commitment to your personal transformation. Chapter 18. Harness the Power of Adversity. Adversity is an inevitable part of life, but rather than seeing it as an obstacle, learning to harness its power is one of the most profound ways to strengthen your mental resilience. Every setback, every failure, and every difficult situation presents an opportunity for growth. How you respond to adversity, whether you let it break you or use it as fuel for transformation, determines your ability to become mentally unbreakable. It's in the toughest moments that we often find the greatest potential for strength, innovation, and personal development. Adversity has the power to shape you, but only if you allow it to. Instead of allowing challenges to define you or overwhelm you, you can choose to harness adversity as a force that propels you forward. The key to doing this is changing your perspective on adversity. Rather than seeing it as something to avoid or fear, view it as an invitation to grow stronger, smarter, and more resilient. This shift in mindset can change your entire approach to life's challenges. When adversity strikes, it's natural to feel frustrated, angry, or even defeated. These emotions are a normal part of the process, but they don't have to dictate your response. The most mentally tough individuals are those who can face adversity with a calm mind and an open heart, acknowledging the difficulty of the situation but refusing to let it control them. The power of adversity lies in its ability to push you outside your comfort zone, forcing you to face things you might have been avoiding. While this can feel uncomfortable in the moment, it's through facing challenges head-on that you discover new aspects of your strength and resilience. Harnessing adversity requires you to shift your mindset from one of victimhood to one of empowerment. It's easy to fall into the trap of seeing yourself as a victim of your circumstances. When things don't go as planned, when things fall apart, it can feel like life is working against you. However, when you embrace adversity as an opportunity for personal growth, you break free from the mindset of helplessness. You stop seeing challenges as things that are happening to you and start seeing them as things that are happening for you, tools to help you develop the resilience and fortitude necessary for the next phase of your journey. One of the most powerful ways to harness the power of adversity is through the concept of reframing. Reframing is the practice of looking at a situation from a different perspective. When faced with adversity, you can ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this situation to grow stronger? What opportunities lie within this challenge? Reframing allows you to transform adversity from something negative into something positive, shifting your focus from what you've lost to what you can gain. By reframing the situation, you can approach challenges with curiosity and resilience rather than fear or frustration. Adversity is also a powerful teacher. It reveals aspects of yourself that you might not have known existed. In the face of struggle, you may discover new reserves of strength, creativity, or perseverance. You might find that you have a higher tolerance for discomfort than you thought, or that you are capable of solving problems in ways you hadn't considered before. When you embrace adversity, you are forced to innovate, adapt, and stretch beyond your current capabilities. This process of adaptation is what sharpens your mental toughness, preparing you for even bigger challenges down the road. Another way to harness the power of adversity is by embracing the lessons that come with it. Every challenge presents a lesson, whether it's about your own limitations, the nature of your goals, or the importance of perseverance. The more you learn from adversity, the more prepared you are to face future challenges. It's easy to get caught up in the frustration of the moment and forget that adversity often carries valuable lessons that can guide you towards success. By adopting a mindset of learning, you begin to see each struggle as an opportunity to gain wisdom, insight, and new skills. Instead of wishing for the challenge to go away, you begin to welcome it as a necessary part of your growth process. One of the most significant ways adversity shapes your mental toughness is by testing your ability to persevere. Perseverance is a core trait of mental toughness, being able to keep going even when things are tough, even when success feels distant, and even when failure seems inevitable. Adversity forces you to confront the question, how badly do I want this? It tests your commitment to your goals and your willingness to keep moving forward despite the obstacles in your path. When you continue to push forward in the face of adversity, you demonstrate the perseverance needed to achieve lasting success. Each time you rise from failure or disappointment, you build a deeper sense of resolve and determination. Adversity also helps you develop emotional resilience. Life's toughest moments often bring out raw emotions: anger, fear, sadness, frustration. But learning how to manage these emotions is a crucial part of mental toughness. When you experience adversity, it forces you to confront your emotional responses, teaching you how to manage them effectively. This emotional resilience is a vital component of mental toughness, as it allows you to stay calm and focused, even in the most challenging situations. You learn how to navigate your emotions without being overwhelmed by them, which gives you the clarity and strength needed to stay on course. As you continue to navigate life's challenges, you'll find that adversity builds your confidence. Each time you face a tough situation and come out the other side stronger, you reinforce the belief in your own abilities. You begin to trust that no matter what obstacles come your way, you have the inner strength and resilience to overcome them. This self-confidence is crucial for mental toughness. It empowers you to take risks, pursue your goals without hesitation, and handle any setbacks with grace and determination. Adversity also teaches you the importance of patience and timing. Not every challenge is meant to be overcome in an instant. Some struggles require persistence and long-term effort. By learning how to navigate through these challenges at a steady pace, you cultivate patience and trust in the process. You stop looking for quick fixes and instant solutions, and instead, you focus on making consistent progress. Over time, this patience helps you develop a deep sense of resilience as you learn that every challenge, no matter how long it takes to overcome, is a stepping stone toward your ultimate goals. Finally, adversity helps you develop the strength to keep going when motivation fades. There will be times in your journey when the excitement of pursuing your goals fades and motivation wanes. During these times, adversity becomes the driving force that keeps you moving forward. The challenges you face remind you of the bigger picture, the importance of your goals, and the rewards of perseverance. When motivation is low, adversity helps you dig deeper, find new sources of inspiration, and push through the fatigue and doubt. It reminds you that success is not always about motivation, but about grit, persistence, and an unwavering belief in your ability to overcome. When you learn to harness the power of adversity, you shift your relationship with life's challenges. No longer do you fear adversity or shrink away from difficulties. Instead, you see them as opportunities to strengthen your mental resilience, grow in new ways, and deepen your commitment to your goals. Adversity becomes a catalyst for personal transformation, a tool that pushes you closer to the person you're meant to become. By embracing adversity, you build a mental toughness that is unshakable and unbreakable, preparing you for anything that comes your way. Chapter 19. Keep going. When motivation fades. Motivation can be a powerful fuel for the journey toward mental toughness, but it is also an unpredictable force. There will be moments when motivation feels high, when you wake up ready to conquer the day, charged up to take on the challenges ahead. But there will also be times when that spark of enthusiasm fades, when the excitement is no longer there, and when the path ahead feels daunting and unappealing. In these moments, the true strength of your mental toughness is tested. It's not the days when you're feeling inspired that define your resilience, but the moments when motivation fades and you push forward anyway. The ability to keep going when motivation fades is the hallmark of a mentally unbreakable individual. Motivation is often fueled by external factors, such as rewards, recognition, or the feeling of progress. But when the external rewards dry up, or the excitement of the journey wears off, it's the internal drive and commitment to your goals that will sustain you. When motivation wanes, what you're left with is discipline, perseverance, and the strength of your mental resolve. These are the true sources of power that will keep you moving forward when the initial spark of motivation no longer burns as brightly. One of the most important things to understand about motivation is that it is not a constant. It ebbs and flows like the tide, often influenced by your mood, circumstances, and external events. The trick is not to depend solely on motivation to propel you forward, but to develop the discipline to take action regardless of how you feel in the moment. This is where the power of consistency comes in. Mental toughness is built not through sporadic bursts of inspiration, but through the steady, consistent actions you take, even when you don't feel like it. When motivation fades, it can be easy to fall into the trap of waiting for it to return. You might convince yourself that you need to feel inspired again before you can move forward. However, waiting for motivation to strike is a dangerous mindset. It can cause you to procrastinate, stall, and lose valuable time. Instead of waiting for motivation, develop a strategy that enables you to take action regardless of how motivated you feel. This might mean setting small, manageable goals each day, creating a routine, or establishing non-negotiable commitments that force you to keep moving forward. These structures help to maintain momentum even in the absence of motivation, ensuring that progress continues even when enthusiasm fades. Another important aspect of continuing when motivation fades is learning to rely on your why, the deeper purpose and reason behind your goals. When motivation drops, reconnecting with your underlying purpose can reignite the fire to keep going. What is the deeper reason that you started this journey in the first place? What is the long-term vision that drives you, even when the immediate rewards aren't as obvious? Remembering your why brings clarity to your actions, reminding you of the importance of what you're doing, even when it feels difficult or tedious. When motivation fades, your why becomes the anchor that keeps you grounded, preventing you from drifting off course. A powerful tool for moving forward when motivation is lacking is to focus on progress, not perfection. In the face of challenges, it's easy to feel disheartened when the results don't come quickly or when things don't go as planned. It's in these moments that many people give up. However, understanding that progress is often slow and that setbacks are a natural part of the journey allows you to continue even when motivation wanes. Mental toughness isn't about achieving perfection in every step. It's about showing up, taking action, and continuing to improve, one small step at a time. Each tiny bit of progress, no matter how small it may seem, is a victory in itself and will keep you moving forward. In times when motivation feels distant, it's helpful to break down your larger goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. When you're overwhelmed by a huge project or a challenging goal, it's easy to feel paralyzed by the enormity of the task. But when you break the goal down into smaller, actionable steps, you create clear, achievable targets that keep you on track. Each time you complete one of these smaller tasks, you get a sense of accomplishment that helps to build momentum and sustain your progress. These small wins can reignite the drive to continue, even when motivation is low. Also, it's important to accept that some days will be harder than others. On days when motivation is missing, don't beat yourself up or judge yourself too harshly. Understand that it's normal to have periods of low energy or enthusiasm. Rather than fighting against these feelings, embrace them. Acknowledge that you're human and it's okay to have off days. The key is not to let these days define your journey. Even on the days when you don't feel motivated, you can still take small, consistent actions that bring you closer to your goal. By developing a mindset of acceptance and non-judgment, you give yourself the grace to continue without guilt or shame, maintaining your progress despite temporary dips in motivation. When motivation fades, it's also a great opportunity to focus on building habits that support your long-term goals. Habits are powerful because they don't rely on motivation. Once you've established a habit, the action becomes automatic, requiring little effort or thought. Whether it's exercising every morning, writing a certain number of words each day, or dedicating time each week to personal growth, Habits create a structure that helps you stay on track, even when motivation is missing. By focusing on building positive habits, you remove the need for motivation as the actions become ingrained in your daily routine. Another strategy for continuing when motivation fades is to create accountability. When you share your goals with others, it can help you stay committed, even when your personal motivation is low. Whether it's a friend, mentor, or community, having someone to check in with can give you the encouragement and support you need to keep going. Accountability provides an external source of motivation that can help you push through moments of doubt or apathy. Knowing that someone else is counting on you or that you have to report on your progress can be a powerful incentive to stay consistent and keep moving forward. Finally, remember that motivation is a fleeting feeling, but your commitment is unshakable. Motivation comes and goes, but your mental toughness is what keeps you going through it all. By focusing on building the habits, discipline, and consistency necessary to keep moving forward, you can continue making progress toward your goals, regardless of how motivated you feel. It's in the moments when motivation fades that your true strength is tested. When you keep going despite the lack of inspiration, you prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving greatness, no matter the obstacles. In the end, developing the ability to keep going when motivation fades is the key to long-term success. It's not about relying on motivation to carry you through, but rather on the resilience and commitment to your purpose that will help you weather the storms and stay on course. Keep moving forward, even when motivation wanes, and you will build a mental toughness that can withstand anything life throws your way. Chapter 20. Live a Life Beyond Limits. The concept of living a life beyond limits is one of the most powerful aspects of becoming mentally unbreakable. It's about transcending the mental barriers and self-imposed restrictions that often keep us confined to mediocrity, fear, and self-doubt. Living beyond limits means stepping into a space where you no longer allow your circumstances, past failures, or even your own beliefs about what's possible to dictate the course of your life. It's about embracing the limitless potential that exists within you and taking bold actions to manifest that potential into reality. The first step in living beyond limits is recognizing that many of the limitations we perceive are not truly external. They are internal. They are the thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions we hold about ourselves and the world around us. For example, you might believe that you're not capable of achieving certain goals because of your past, or you might convince yourself that success is reserved for others, not for you. These are mental limitations, and they are the most significant barriers to living a limitless life. The key is to identify and challenge these beliefs, understanding that they are often based on outdated or false perceptions. A powerful practice in living beyond limits is the ability to reframe your mindset. Instead of focusing on the limitations you face, start focusing on the possibilities that lie ahead. When you come up against an obstacle or feel unsure about whether you can reach a goal, ask yourself, what's possible here? How can I approach this challenge in a new way? This shift in perspective opens up new avenues for growth and discovery. Instead of seeing challenges as barriers, you begin to see them as opportunities for growth and transformation. Living beyond limits also requires you to embrace discomfort. The truth is, growth doesn't happen when you're comfortable. It happens when you push yourself beyond your comfort zone and face challenges that test your strength, resilience, and creativity. Whether it's in your personal life, career, or health, stepping into discomfort is where true breakthroughs occur. By choosing to embrace discomfort, you prove to yourself that you are capable of much more than you initially believed. It's in these moments of discomfort that your mental toughness is forged and refined. You learn that you are not bound by your fears or limitations. you can break through them and rise to new levels of excellence. Another key element of living a life beyond limits is to let go of the need for external validation. For many people, living within limits is tied to seeking approval or validation from others. We may hold ourselves back because we fear judgment or rejection, or we may base our worth on what others think of us. Living beyond limits means freeing yourself from this external approval. It's about finding confidence in who you are, independent of others' opinions. When you stop seeking validation, you stop measuring your worth by outside standards, and you start living according to your own terms. This inner freedom allows you to take risks, make bold decisions, and pursue your dreams without being paralyzed by fear of judgment. To live beyond limits, you also need to challenge the narrative that you've created about yourself. Many of us carry stories from our past that define who we think we are and what we believe we can achieve. Perhaps you've told yourself that you're not good enough, or that your past mistakes will always define your future. The truth is, these stories are not your identity. They are just chapters of your life that you have the power to rewrite. When you choose to live beyond limits, you choose to write a new story, one where you are the hero of your own journey. It's about leaving behind the limitations of your past and embracing the possibility of a future that is unbounded by what you once thought was possible. One of the most impactful ways to live a life beyond limits is through setting audacious goals. When you aim for goals that seem almost impossible, you expand your vision of what's achievable. These goals force you to think bigger, dream bolder, and push past the small, safe goals that most people settle for. The more ambitious your goals, the more you challenge yourself to grow, stretch, and evolve. The journey toward these big goals is what builds mental toughness, as it pushes you to confront your fears, doubts, and weaknesses head-on. But it's also what fuels the fire of possibility, showing you that there are no limits to what you can accomplish if you are willing to take massive, consistent action. Living beyond limits also requires resilience in the face of failure. We all face setbacks, disappointments, and challenges. But to live a life without limits, you must adopt a mindset that views failure as an inevitable and necessary part of the growth process. Instead of letting failure define you or discourage you, use it as feedback. Learn from it, adjust your approach, and keep moving forward. Each failure is not a sign that you're incapable. It's a stepping stone on the path to success. The people who truly live beyond limits are not the ones who avoid failure, but the ones who keep going despite it. They understand that every failure is an opportunity to improve and refine their strategy. An essential part of living a life beyond limits is taking ownership of your life. It's about recognizing that you are the creator of your own destiny and that the power to change your circumstances lies within you. When you take full responsibility for your life, you stop blaming external factors for your situation. Instead, you focus on what you can control, the actions you take, the decisions you make, and the mindset you cultivate. This sense of ownership gives you the confidence to take bold actions, as you understand that your future is not dependent on luck or chance, but on the choices you make today. To live beyond limits, you also have to cultivate the courage to let go of old habits, routines, and relationships that are holding you back. As you continue to grow and evolve, some things from your past may no longer serve you. These could be limiting beliefs, toxic relationships, or outdated ways of thinking. To embrace your limitless potential, you must have the courage to leave behind what no longer supports your growth. This could mean cutting ties with people who drain your energy, changing your environment to one that fosters success, or breaking free from habits that are keeping you stuck. Letting go of the old creates space for new opportunities and experiences to enter your life, propelling you toward a future that's unbounded by the past. Living beyond limits is also about living authentically. It's about aligning your actions with your values, passions, and purpose, rather than conforming to the expectations of others. When you live authentically, you tap into a deep well of energy and inspiration because you are no longer living according to someone else's script. You begin to make choices that resonate with your true self, which is both empowering and liberating. Authentic living removes the shackles of societal expectations, allowing you to embrace your individuality and pursue the things that truly matter to you. Finally, living a life beyond limits is about taking consistent action toward your highest vision, no matter how long it takes. Living beyond limits doesn't happen overnight, and it's not a one-time decision. It's a continual process of growth and evolution. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to realizing your limitless potential. And it's not about reaching perfection, but about showing up every day, making progress, and embracing the belief that your potential is infinite. When you live beyond limits, you unlock a life filled with possibility. You step into your full power, knowing that you are capable of achieving things beyond your wildest dreams. It's a life where you refuse to settle, where you embrace discomfort and challenges, and where you live with the courage to create the future you desire. By shedding the limitations of the past, embracing the discomfort of growth, and committing to consistent action, you create a life that is truly limitless, a life that is not confined by anything other than your own imagination. As we conclude this journey toward becoming mentally unbreakable, remember this: mental toughness is not a trait you're born with. It's something you build over time through consistent effort, dedication, and the courage to push through even when the path gets tough. Each chapter we explored together serves as a powerful tool to strengthen your mind and empower you to live a life that knows no boundaries. From embracing the struggles that challenge you to breaking free from self-doubt and building the resilience needed to endure discomfort, the process of becoming mentally unbreakable is about mastering your mind and rising above obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. It's about keeping going when motivation fades, staying grounded with gratitude, and living a life beyond the limits you once thought possible. This journey doesn't end here. Every day presents new opportunities to grow stronger, to show up, and to push past what holds you back. The key is to keep going, even when things get tough, and to trust in your own power to rise above it all. Take these lessons with you and use them to create the life you truly desire. You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Don't let anything hold you back. The world is waiting for you to step into your full power. Thank you for being part of this journey to mental toughness. If you found this content empowering, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more insights on how to unlock your limitless potential. Keep going, stay strong, and remember, you are mentally unbreakable.